I'm going to take this in a bit of a different direction because this is a question that I feel I have to ask in any interview I do now. Most recently, I asked this question to Tim Schafer, and he gave a very lackluster answer. So here is the question: What is your favorite butt in video games?
My favorite butt in video games.
Yep, favorite butt of a character in a video game.
You know, I have to go to the endangered species hunting female, Lara Croft.
It's,
you know, I guess I
it's
imagine
not a bad
there's some better
answer.
ones.
Yeah,
What's that?
It's a very obvious answer, I guess. It's not a bad answer, but you you could have put some more thought into it.
I know, but I haven't played many female heroines, you know, and
why limit yourself to that? Do you like any man butts? Are there any good man butts in games?
That never worked for me. So I was
Abe has a very vocal one.
Yeah, that's right. He's got different languages, and no one's reverse engineered that language quite yet.
I believe
but it's there as a code.
There's a picture I saw of Abe that kind of spoke to the design of Abe's Odyssey, where it's like he has 2 different tunes and 5 different farts. And just showing you where the priorities are.
Right. Yeah, sorry about that. But, you know, memory usage, and you have to allocate, you know, to really what's high priority. So
exactly. Yeah,
that is exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm so glad. Thank you.
You know, Laura, I just realised I don't actually have an answer for that question either. I don't know
how have you been on this podcast for 21 episodes and not come up with an answer to what's your favourite butt in video games?
Gavin, you've really got to pull your finger out. Like, this is not professional.
Of my butt?
Literally and figuratively, Gavin. That's how it gets infected.
Part of the reason is that I mean, I have to admit, the female character paradigm out there in games, largely out of the 90s earlier 90s when I started making games, basically became repackaging a male action role as a female action role, but it really didn't embody what made females special. And what I mean by that is, like Lara Croft, what was she doing? I mean, people were saying, oh, this is the female role model. And I was laughing. I was like, are you kidding me? If this was a film, you'd be slaughtered by the critics. She goes into temples, robs them, and shoots every endangered species she comes across. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the role model? So aside from the fact that they did a great job in the game and all, I found it hilarious that everyone was putting her up as a role model. You know, and in many times in the games, what we had, well, you know, we can do physics on breasts, so let's just have a female heroine character, and that'll go over really good because we have a rear view angle on it. You know, but for games, personally, that never meant much to me. And personally, one of the stronger female characters that I've encountered in a game was in something recently that was just Home Alone. And then it felt like you were actually involved in a story that actually dealt with gender issues in an interesting way that, you know, people really, I think, stuck to. You know, I
will stop you. Did you call it Home Alone?
Yeah, my bad.
Gone home.
Yes, my fault. Hey,
that's
it's
all right.
early.
I was hoping we were going to let that one go. I was like,
really
everyone knows what he's talking about.
I was going to try.
I've got an image of Joe Pesci just wandering around the house finding out about his sister.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like such a horrible person for interrupting. I'm like, you're making a really intelligent point, and I really like everything you're saying. However, the editor in my brain is like, wrong game title, wrong title, wrong title, wrong title, wrong title, wrong